Hi everyone and welcome back. We're about to head into episode 4 of season 2 of Supernatural. I think Gordon's going to be back. Not in this episode, but in the future. They now have a new enemy, and this time it's human. I think the last episode was really good to distinguish between those who view the world in black and white and those who view it in shades, and why there are pros and cons to how you view the world. And also it had Amber Benson, so don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share, and if you want full reactions to this and other things that I have on my Patreon, I will leave a link in the description box below.
Wait for it. Tortured emo rock. Guaranteed
She seems
for any broken heart.
nervous.
You didn't have to do all this.
Where is she?
Let's just chill out and think about this for a second, okay?
I need to talk to her.
Some other time.
You get out of my face.
Don't enter someone's house.
Leave me alone.
She go bye-bye. Yeah.
Well, then enlighten me, Sam.
It's not about a body or a
It's about
casket.
respect.
It's about her memory, okay? And after that, it just feels like the right thing to do.
If you think about it, she would have been dead 37 years now. Does it feed on the dead?
I don't know. Unholy ground, maybe?
Um,
What? If something evil happened there, it could easily poison the ground.
That's
Remember
true.
the farm? Believe what you want, Sam, but I'll let you drag my ass out here. Least we can do is check this out.
He is right.
Yeah. Please.
Dean is so emotionless in these moments. There is no emotion from him.
So a car accident, it's horrible. Angie was only a mile away from home when, I still phone her. And the phone's ringing before I remember that,
Yeah, well, maybe Daddy doesn't know everything there is to know about his little angel, huh?
You know what? We never should have bothered that poor man. We shouldn't even be here anymore. You don't have to think about Mom or Dad.
Oh, here we go. It feels like he blames Sam. Whatever his dad told him, there's some sort of residual anger towards Sam. Is it going... Ooh. There she is. I thought something was going to jump out behind him there.
Else would I have the key to your place? Great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
He killed himself last night.
No, he didn't.
Cut his own throat. Who does that?
That's...
As in an acid trip or something.
You could tell how
Were
young
Angela
she
and I a
is.
happy couple? I mean, was there any reason that Angela would be angry with him? Let's see what else. Oh, he was seeing
This
Angela
attitude
everywhere
of
before he
Dean's needs
died.
to really curb it.
But I'm sure that's just me transferring my own feelings. I've been reading this, though. Now maybe throw in a little therapeutic collage, whatever helps jumpstart the healing.
well...
You don't come across as a very healing person with the way you speak with
What
sarcasm.
happened to Matt?
But the night of the accident, she walked in on him with another girl. She was really torn up. That's why she crashed the car.
Burn the bones? Are you high? Angela died last week.
So? Ladies first.
Hold that.
So what is she? You do realise she's dead, right?
You're Angie's friends.
Dr. Mason.
We need to talk.
Well, then come in.
Apparently, they use rituals like this one for communicating with
The dead, yeah.
I don't steer easy, but man, you're steering the crap out
Don't
of
be
me.
overdramatic, Sam.
You're lucky this turned out to be a real case. Because if it wasn't, you would have just found something else to kill. I've lost Jessica. And now I'm going to lose you too.
We better get out of here.
He's on a destructive meltdown.
Honey, is something bothering you?
Also, her mannerisms and the way she talks is different to the
About
Angela that was alive.
Haven't we already talked about that? Neil, you really think I could do something like that?
Yes.
No.
You brought me back. I'm with you now. Isn't that what you always wanted?
Feeding their hearts to wild dogs, that's my personal favorite. But who knows what's real and what's myth?
Is there anything they all have in common?
No?
How strong is she going to be?
Hello?
Because they always seem to make them stronger than they probably would be. They had a heartbeat in the background for noise.
Yeah.
Feels like he had this all prepared.
You think Angela's going after somebody?
It seemed that Angela's roommate was broken up over Matt's death. I mean, like, really broken up.
The thing is, once she kills her, who does she have left for vengeance?
Hi, Lindsay, I'm home.
She's not dead. I mean, she is. She's gonna get up and stab you.
So, the silver bullets, they did something, right?
Yeah, something, but not enough.
Yeah, but
What
what
else
did
you
they
got?
do?
The ritual?
Everything.
Crazy. My house. You said my house.
Another ritual over her grave to reverse the one that you did.
You keep looking at the door, they're gonna
Some
notice.
black roots, some scarweed, some candles. Most of all, be cool. No sudden movements. Don't make her mad.
Oh, God.
Come with me to the cemetery. Yeah, they're trying to kill me.
You know she's going to follow you, right?
Neil, I loved you!
Angela.
Told you. She's home.
I didn't ask to be brought back, but it's still me.
It's
still a person.
really not.
Please.
Thanks.
But did we have to use me as bait?
Yes.
I figured you were more her type. You know, she had pretty crappy tasting guys.
He's gonna burn out soon.
I'm sorry.
For what?
For how he's been recently.
What could you possibly say to make that all right?
That he loves you. That was Supernatural episode 4 of season 2. The overall main story was okay, but the subtext and the subplots behind it were incredibly strong. Watching Dean just burn out, not knowing how to deal and grieve because of the guilt and the mantra of what stays dead should be dead. Just watching him overload himself and the anger that he feels and how he lashes out at people just so that the guilt doesn't eat him up inside, even though he was losing that battle, was such a strong metaphor. The whole time with Dean, you get frustrated, but you understand it's so realistic. Something I'm really enjoying about season 2 is, bar the supernatural elements, which obviously are not real, the realism of the family dynamics and life and emotions that comes with your own self is so poignant. And just the show in general, I feel, is so much stronger than season 1. Season 1 took a while to find its place, which is obviously what usually happens in the first season, but season 2, they know exactly what they want to do. And you can tell that they're building up to what's to come. It feels like these first quarter, first half is them with grief and how to deal with their dad's death, and then I feel like the middle part or the second of the 2/3 of the way through, maybe, I don't know, but it feels like there's going to be a shift coming up, and it feels as if they're starting to shift that way for the audience. And having Sam try to get Dean to express himself, Dean's very much a male in that he doesn't want to express any type of feelings, he doesn't want to show a weakness because that can get him killed. But seeing how he can't even go to the place that they have laid their mother, or the tomb has been laid, highlights just the amount of fear that Dean has and how much guilt eats away at him. I thought it was more he was angry at Sam, but it looks as if he's just angry at himself. And he's finally letting it out. Letting that out will allow him to heal, even though it's at a slow pace, which it should be, because that's realistic. People do not get over someone's death, especially their parent if they're close to them, like Dean was, so quickly. And that's something this show is doing really well, which is allowing the audience to grieve along with Dean and Sam while they're fighting the supernatural. It was interesting. I mean, they gave you the plot with the girl being brought back from the dead and who brought her back very quickly, actually. So again, it really was, the main focus had nothing to do with the supernatural elements of this show. That was just to keep the episode going. It's also the use of colour here. If you look, very natural in colour, but there is more to it than there was in season 1. Season 1 was a lot grainier. They're adding shades. Again, the use of shades and what it means. They've also introduced kind of recurring characters and ideas of recurring themes a lot more in this season. And I'm really interested in where it's going to go, because once they have started to heal from the grief, are they on the hunt for the demon? What happens with Sam, because we saw him have some sort of powers? That's got to come to fruition. And it's only just started, so I can only imagine where it's going to go. Thank you for watching. That was Supernatural Season 2 Episode 4, and I will be back next week with Episode 5.